Paris, 1679. The air buzzed with secrets, the streets a labyrinth of shadows and flickering lamplight hid a world unseen. Catherine Monvoisin, known as La Voisin, moved through it all with ease. She was a phantom, a whisper. Her name spoken with a mix of fear and fascination. By day, La Voisin was a respected figure. People knew her as a fortune teller. They flocked to her storefront, eager to hear their futures. Hope and fear warred on their faces as she read their palms. Her eyes, sharp and knowing, missed nothing. But behind the facade of respectability, a darker truth lurked. La Voisin was no ordinary fortune teller. She was a practitioner of the dark arts, a sorceress. Her life was a tapestry woven with both light and shadow. And as the sun set each night, she shed her respectable skin. La Voisin embraced the darkness that whispered her name. La Voisin was more than a fortune teller. She was also a midwife, a trusted presence at the most vulnerable moment of a woman's life. Mothers sought her out, desperate for her help. They whispered their fears to her, confided their darkest secrets. La Voisin listened with a knowing smile. Her hands, skilled in delivering life, also held the power of death. It was a secret she guarded closely. In the shadows, she trafficked in poisons and potions. Her elixirs promised to solve any problem. Love, revenge, even death, all were within her grasp. The women of Paris, bound by societal constraints, found solace in La Voisin's promises. They came to her, seeking solutions to their problems, and La Voisin, ever the opportunist, provided them. She played on their fears, exploited their desperation. Each whispered request, each desperate plea only strengthened her hold on the city's underbelly. Her home on the Rue des Forges became a haven for the city's most desperate souls. Here in the heart of Paris, La Voisin presided over a secret world. She led a network of witches, sorcerers, and poisoners. Their rituals, cloaked in darkness, were whispered about in hushed tones. Black masses were held in secret chambers. Candles flickered, casting grotesque shadows on the walls. Incense choked the air, thick with the stench of fear and forbidden magic. Chants echoed in the darkness, summoning forces beyond human comprehension. These rituals were not for the faint of heart. Sacrifices were made, blood spilled in the name of ancient powers. La Voisin, her face illuminated by the flickering candlelight, seemed to revel in the darkness. She was a conduit, a vessel through which the forces of chaos flowed. Word of La Voisin's power spread like wildfire. Soon, her clientele extended beyond the desperate and downtrodden. The rich and powerful, their hearts consumed by greed and ambition, sought her out. Nobles whispered their desires in her ear, their hands trembling. Courtiers, their faces pale with fear and anticipation, begged for her help. La Voisin, ever the businesswoman, saw an opportunity. She raised her prices, her services becoming a luxury only the elite could afford. Love potions, once sold for a few coins, now commanded a king's ransom. And the most dangerous service of all, poison, was reserved for those who could afford her silence. Her home on the Rue des Forges became a nexus of power and corruption. Within its walls, conspiracies were hatched. Plots were whispered, fueled by La Voisin's dark magic. She had become a queen of the underworld, her influence stretching into the highest echelons of Parisian society.